And I've just realised I was on mute, wasn't I? Oh dear. So sorry about that. We've got kittens and cats coming everywhere. That's what I was saying just now. This is little Bear. He's a little sweetie. So, hey Bear Bear, how are you doing? Oh, bless him. Anyway, yes, we've got astrology readings. It's going to be the air signs. So that is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, followed by the water signs Scorpio, Pisces, Cancerians, the earth signs Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, and then finishing off with the fire signs Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And this is all for the 14th through to the 20th of July. Okay, so I'm sorry, it's just recorded one. We didn't go live today. It's just time. It's just time. You know, these are the readings I've done today. So it's been very, very busy, 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 busy. Um, so I'm very pleased. I feel blessed. Every single reading that comes my way just brings me joy. It really does. I honestly, when you're doing what you love to do, it's not a chore. It's like I get paid for this as well. Well done, Ali. You know, so it is amazing. Okay, so there is still the offer going on. Let me see if I've got a text thing for the offer. Yeah, it's still nearly half price. Okay, so nearly half price reading. So please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you in advance for doing that. So 50% off nearly for future readings. This is $50, okay, for an hour, which works out £40, or $25 for 30 minutes, which works out £20. You can go to psychicalley.net to book yours. Okay, I don't know how long I'm going to do this for. So take advantage. The, the cats are just deciding that everywhere is their jungle and that there's nowhere sacred anymore for anything. So, yes, they are bombing about like crazy. So, all right, so let's have a look and see, first of all, what is going on. Let me get my book out. So, yeah, we're going to start with the here we go, put that back up. Yeah, starting off with the air signs. Okay, so there we go. So this is the 14th to the 20th of July 25. Okay, so let me do a timestamp. 04. Lovely, lovely. Okay, so air signs, Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. So I'm going to record. Just listen to another audiobook. I do like my audiobooks. So when you're doing something and you're kind of busy doing other things, but you can still listen. So it's the audiobooks I like. So I love it. Okay, let's bring up the Aquarius. Aquarius, there we go. Right. So Aquarius, the 14th through to the 20th of July 2025. Oh, look, 2020, 2025, 5. Let me see if I can take that one off. That's better, isn't it? So you're doing it too fast, Ali. You're doing it too fast. Okay, so my son-in-law, so he's going for a job interview, a promotion. So good luck to him. And I feel he's going to get it, no problem. He's going to get that. I've been picking that up for a long time. But oh, that card just shot out. So in fact, there's 3 of them. So that is the Aquarius card, okay, which to me is a good sign. So it's like staying light-hearted. Okay, we've got that one. Somebody giving you a steely kind of look. Okay, and then we've got a bubbly female character. Okay, so right, 14th through to the 20th of July. Okay, the beginning is starting off with feeling as if I've got to do everything by myself. I'm being independent as much as possible. I'm trying very hard to get as much done before I have to do another job. This is how I'm feeling, but this is also how I'm seeing Aquarius is behaving here. There seems to be having to walk sideways around an argument, not being able to deal with it, not being able to really get involved. Okay, so it's like watching somebody take advantage of a person that you love and care about, and having to let it all happen and unfold, and that doesn't feel right to you. You want to get involved. Okay, but there is difficult energies, okay, around you. I'm seeing that there is a need for to look after and to protect your loved ones, and that's how you're feeling, very protective of the people that you care about. And I'm seeing this is about home. So if there is anything that needs to be mended or fixed at home, something that is kind of like I don't know, a wobbly cupboard, or there seems to be uneven flooring or something like that. I feel that you're going to push yourself to actually fix it and make it right. Now, sometimes that's because you're visualizing that there could be it could be trouble or an accident if you don't. Okay, so you're tuning in to that energy, and it's a warning sign. Okay, so it's preventable. It's just making sure that you fix these things. There is a celebration of love, so I feel as if there is clinking glasses. Congratulations, well done. Fantastic news coming in to your life. Now, lots of changes are happening. Okay, things in your life will be moving on in a very good way. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, and you're able to then plan ahead and think ahead and make some other dreams come true, because you've got a better way of life. Okay, that is going to be coming up for you. So these are quick little readings this week. So that is what I got for Aquarius. Okay, let's move on to be Geminis now. Where is Gemini? There you are. Okay, so Geminis, 14th through to the 20th of July. I'm sorry, I've got to mention the date every time, but that's because I'm recording them, okay, as well. So let's go through the 0930. So Geminis, just concentrating now. Okay, so there seems to be some really good ideas that is springing into action in your mind. This is ways to earn money, ways to bring in some extra cash. I can see a lump sum, and I can see it's like the feeling of everything turning out wonderfully. Everything is it's like exciting and fulfilling. Okay, and you've got the World card along with the 10 of Pentacles. I mean, these cards are very, very positive cards for financial help, okay, for financial business, along with the Ace of Swords as well. So a different way of thinking brings about a new way of earning money, or some gifts of money coming in, and that will feel very much needed and exciting. Be careful of people blowing things out of proportion, because sometimes there are it's like trying to get your attention, and in doing so they are being overly dramatic. Okay, there seems to be a little bit of that. You're needing to get away from everything, go on holiday. Even if it's a day away, there's a need for that very much. So listen to your heart when it says that. Listen to the fact that you do need to kind of pack a bag and go away for the night, or at least go for a drive and do something about getting out of your surroundings. It's very, very important. You do realize that there is something missing from your life, and with that goes a need to get to the bottom of why you feel the way that you feel. I can see a hardworking person who will be entering your life. This person is getting ready to come in. And I feel that this will be a disruption to your normality, but this person is there to help you, or this person is there on a romantic level. It depends on some people. It will be, this person will be different for each person. If I was reading for just one person, then I'd be able to tell you, um, you know, what this is to you personally. But when I'm doing the the astrology predictions, obviously there's more than one person here. I definitely see that there's a lot of hard work around you, and feeling as if I've got to get the job done, and trying to complete things and to get on top of work, or on top of your, security. So how you earn a living or what you do with your money seems to be very prominent. And so doing everything to perfection levels is the key to keeping that successful energy and achievable energy flowing. So that is what they want to tell the Geminis this week. Okay, so let's go for Libra. Libra now, 14th through to the 20th of July. Okay, so building up the energy now. This is for my love. This is for Greg. Not feeling too great at the moment. He's got like flu-like symptoms at the moment, bless him. So, okay, building up the energy. Okay, the beginning of the week is going to start off with really deep diving into, it feels like taking the plunge, doing something that is quite scary, but also is very achievable. They're showing me that, it's like I've got to be selfish, and I've got to think for myself here. I've got to do what works for me. It's very important. I can see that your spirit guides, loved ones, and helpers are urging you to keep going at this and to not back down. So this is, it's like spirit have gained you this position, or have made this right for you, and you're trying to continue with this opportunity. But there's times that you think, am I doing this to my best, the best of my ability, or do I need to expand and gain more of gifts and more achievable goals? It's like, jazz things up a little bit, stretch yourself to doing better. So it's about not putting up with being okay, wanting to be fabulous. Okay, so I feel as if there's a little bit of improvements that you've decided to do. Okay. There is a feeling of being isolated, feeling very much, this is my life and it's very small. But it could be that you've decided that this is the right thing for you. maybe at this moment, or maybe in general. But I feel that there is a need to plan more things, to have something to look forward to is very, very important. Otherwise, every day just blends into the next day. That card just didn't want to go in. Okay, so this feels as if you are carrying too heavy a load sometimes, that everything is on your shoulders, that you feel very much responsible for what is happening. And you always have kind of felt this way when you have been trying to help other people to open their eyes, or to, see sense. Okay, because I feel the teacher in you is pushing past those boundaries, and helping other people to see sense. You have gone beyond expectations, they're saying, and more is possible for you. So keep believing in yourself, but definitely push past those boundaries, for sure. So there seems to be, it's like after completion and jobs being finished, there's new jobs starting up. So it's like, well, we've got that far, now we need to go further. And I feel this is you plus somebody who you're working with, for, or around. And I feel that there's somebody who you're deciding, I don't think I've got anything more to say to that person. That person's definitely not on my wavelength, but I'm definitely going to open myself up more to this person. So you're being a little bit picky on who you are around and what are their benefits to you. And this seems as if it's being cold and callous, but actually there's people around you who have drained you in the past, or taken you for granted in some way, which just hasn't been okay for you. So, yeah, there you go. That's what I get for Libras. Okay, so let me clear the cards up here. Quick drink. So we are going into the water signs now. So Scorpios. Okay, so let's see the timer. Okay, so what do we want to say to Scorpio? So this is 14th through to the 20th of July for the recording. Okay. This is my daughter Rhiannon, and all the other Scorpios out there. You're noticing more spirit communication, and if you are not, then it means you're not listening, because spirit is trying to talk to you. They're trying to give you advice and help. They're trying to channel through the right information at the right time, that is going to really bring you success. I can see there's somebody in the spirit world who wants to be part of your spiritual team. And so all that's needed is for you to say, okay, that would be lovely. My dad is one of my main spirit guides, and I love it. He's got a brilliant sense of humor, so I never feel as if I'm alone. He is always around, especially when I need him, for sure. Be sure to make room for some playtime, time that you can just be giggling and having fun, and just not being sensible, either around your children if you have them, or around people in general. Even if you're on your own, dancing around as if no one can see you. It's just have some fun, let your hair down, listen to music, allow the music to touch your soul. That's so important. I'm seeing a relationship who is either there or is coming into your life. This person is interested in uh, going with the flow. Okay, not taking life as seriously as other people are. And I'm seeing that this is going to be the right energy for this week for sure, because you don't want to get too het up with the details of everything. Okay. Now, somebody around you is very particular about how they like things done, and that can result in them appearing to be ungrateful for help. But they are grateful for help. If this is you, you're grateful. But there are certain things, it's like, what's the point of doing that job if you're just going to, be um, half-hearted at it? You're not going to take it seriously. It's like, I'd rather you not do it at all if you're not going to enjoy the moments, not going to enjoy the small things. I can see spirit energy around you, definitely around that middle of next week. And this is saying to you, you've got all the tools in your toolbox to make your life as perfect as you want it to be. And I can see that there is a need to start up your affirmations. I am, it is, thank you for. So starting out sentences that haven't yet come into your life, but you say it as if they are. A bit like if you want a new job, you say, thank you, universe, for my new job. It is perfect for me in every way, financially, emotionally, and physically. It is perfect for me. Thank you for my new car. Thank you for my new home. Whatever it is, and you're just giving in the details. And the details need to be emotional. That brings about things in a positive way. I'm seeing communication on love life and emotions, and being very direct about what it is that makes you happy. And also, I'm hearing a friend, family member talking back to you and explaining what makes them happy. And you're both compromising and finding that middle ground there. I see a challenge, and I feel this challenge is linking to home, sharing your home, or rerouting and moving. Okay, so there's going to be some decisions about locations for some of you at least, or someone's talking to you about locations of where you're living. Okay, so that's what I get for Scorpios. Right. Pisces, 2340 for Pisces. Okay, so let's see what is going to be happening with Pisces. So this is me and my mum. Hi, Mama, if you're watching this. Right. Okay, so I'm seeing some of you Pisces, you're either experiencing this yourself, or you're going through this with somebody close to you. Now, this feels as if there's a lot of kind of it's like broken down communication, which is causing some rifts in the family, or in the or in your friendships. But it really does feel as if, there's a person who is really hurting you, is not listening to you, is kind of, belittling your advice, or belittling your opinion, and they're not taking you seriously at all. And this is kind of hurting. I'll show you the card. We've got the broken heart energy there. And I feel that there is a crossroads time where you're not sure whether to kind of stand back and give up, or whether to move forward and see if you can get through. There may be a time where there could be meeting halfway. Maybe communication lines can be mended, okay, but not sure. Okay, so I feel that that's going to be different in most, each person's situation. Okay, let me see what else we get. So I don't know if I said the date, but this is the 14th through to the 20th of July. All right. Okay. So There is somebody who is being kind of light-hearted about a situation, and that seems to be, there's two ways of looking at that. One is that's the way that that can be handled, and maybe the only way that can be handled. And the other side of things, it could be that I'm overwhelmed with advice and help, and I don't want to do this anymore. But I do feel that some things that are maybe being said, it may come through later on, and you know, then it's like, you know, when sometimes you plant the seed and then later on it grows, and it's then, you know, used, and but it has to go full way round. Okay, so in their thought process, I can see standing between two ways of earning money, or two financial incomes, and I'm seeing a new idea about what you're going to do with that income, and how that's going to benefit everybody, and be beneficial for it's like stretching it further, and taking it to the next level. I can see breaking free from restrictions, okay, that have been on you. These restrictions are going to help in many ways. Um, it's it's like restricted in one way, and broken free in others. So there is definitely some changes that are happening, and I feel this is to do with your personal life rather than work life. And what I'm seeing is spirit are trying to help and maneuver things around so that you have got more options in front of you. But it's like, sometimes it's like that 5D chess. You know, this is happening for this reason, even though it doesn't make sense now, it will do later. We've got nagging, and you know, people coming at us with communication, and we not understanding what they want or what is going on. But there is some confusion that only you can sort through. Okay, and it will happen. You will be able to communicate, but you know, just try and see things from someone else's point of view, and I think all will be well. Okay, so that is for Pisces. All right. So I'm going to change decks now. Changing decks. Let's try something new. So I'm going to be using the Oracle and Seven Energies. Okay, I'm going to be using that deck along with the Light Seers, which is from Chris Ann. Okay, so that is for Cancerians. Cancerians. Okay, so this is for my eldest daughter, whose birthday was recently on Saturday. So I know that she had a good birthday, but it was lovely to spend time with her and the children. It was wonderful. We feel very blessed to have family close by. I know that's not how it is for a lot of people. So we know definitely how lucky we are to be able to spend quality time together. Okay, so Cancerians. 14th to the 20th of July. All right, so there's a little bit of mystery turning up around you, and it's like trying to get to the bottom of a puzzle, of something that doesn't quite make sense right now, and trying to delve down into it to find out more about this. I can see that somebody is pulling the wool over your eyes, and is um, basically, you know, stealing away ideas, or stealing away kind of information coming to you. Yeah, there's like a block that's turning up here. It's like I just can't seem to get through this. But looking at that card, it's like you could use this wand as catapulting over that. And so there may be a simple way of getting past an obstacle that is right in front of you. But sometimes we're needing to think outside of the box there. So we've got our hands are tied. I'll show you this card. So it's like from here, it's like I feel as if my hands are tied and I can't get through. But if you look here, let me turn that around. Here, that there is actually a way around that, and it's not as complicated. Okay, so there is something that you're trying to look through, decide, and nurture. Okay, and that this will help. Okay, you know when you feel as if only I could turn back time, that isn't that a song? Turn back time and do something differently. There's a feeling of I wish I had done that, or if I'd have known back then what I know now. So it's one of those kind of energies there. I love this card. So this is going to be, I'm going right down into my thoughts and my ideas to actually make things right, to decide on what I'm doing next. But sometimes we have to really be ready to delve down into that. So at the moment, everything is upside down. We're waiting for things to change. We're waiting for things to improve. Sometimes it's like I don't want to see what I'm looking at. I'm trying not to see. So it's like being blinkered and trying to deal with things in your own way. So yeah, there's a lot of complicated emotions and energies that are surrounding you. Okay, and they're saying, hang on in there. It will all make sense. It will get better. But you're not feeling that hopeful right now. Okay, so that is for our Cancerians. So into the earth signs now. Okay. Taurus. So this is the 33, 33, 33. Okay. Taurus, 14th through to the 20th of July for the recording. Right, so you're being very, very careful with money, or you're being accused of being that little bit too kind of miserly, okay, and not spreading the joy or being generous at all. So there's a little bit of, feeling as if perhaps I should be a little bit more carefree. You know, sometimes when we hold on to something tightly, we can lose it in the process. And so, the energy of letting it flow. So, the way I would describe money is sometimes visualizing that whatever you spend, it's going to come back to you threefold. So, if you've got a business, then visualize, like myself, it's like if I buy a takeaway for my family or put some money in, I then visualize a reading coming in and I go, thank you, universe, for that. And that is what happens. And I feel blessed sometimes. I mean, it doesn't work every time, but they're asking you to maybe visualize that energy of things coming in or being better off. Okay, for sure. A burst of magic energy. So watch out for something that is going to be very beneficial to you. And this is linking around your home or for your home. So this is a gift of furniture or a gift that's given to you that's going to improve your home. I'm seeing it being out of the blue, definitely. that you haven't planned this, and then there it is. I feel that sometimes there is, you know, it's always so much on my plate, and I feel alone in having to deal with everything. You are a hard worker and you are doing your best to get everything done, to be the person who um, you know, is catering for everybody and is thinking about everybody's feelings and emotions and, you know, their security and everything. And it's like I can only walk this fast, but the life is requiring that I start running and getting involved. And I do feel that you are kind of being a bit, feeling a bit resentful to you working so hard, and there's other people that are kind of plodding and slowing down, and you're trying to do your best. So there is an energy of, you know, this needs to have fairness, and there needs to be some conversations about sharing the load for sure. There is going to be a bit of magic coming in, you know, and it's like somebody saying, well, there you go, here's the answer to all of these problems. It's all going to arise and be helped. And I can see somebody wanting to be there to make things better. You are going to be getting to know your shadow self as well, and going within and working out, why is it that I get so angry with this? Why do I trigger myself or others? You know, what can I do to make this run more smoothly, my life? So yeah, that's it for our Taurus. Sorry, I'm having to do a little timer to make sure that I give the same amount to everybody, give or take a minute. Mm. So it will get noisy because I'm making that cuppa. So I'm wondering what Tink's doing there. Okay, so um, I'm just going to kind of get some pain relief at the moment, and just send a quick message as well. So just bear with me. Still recording. Astrology won't be long because I'm meeting up with somebody after astrology. So I just letting them know that that's I'm still coming. I'm just running a little late. Okay, so yeah, I was going to do it live again, but I just keep running out of time. So trying to do too much sometimes. But tomorrow I've promised myself and my inner child, I've promised that I will I've promised that I'm going to be doing some jewelry making with me and my inner child. We're going to be doing some jewelry making and playtime tomorrow. So we all need to do that. So what is it that you guys like to do? And it's really important that you go ahead and start to, you know, listen out for what does your inner child need and want, what makes you happy. So bear with me. My pain levels have been absolutely ridiculous this week. So yeah, I don't know why. Just sometimes it's worse than others. And this week has definitely been challenging, very tiring. That's Logan, my grandson there. Okay, so Virgos. Okay, so 14th through to the 20th of July for the recording. Let's do the timestamp, 40 30 for Virgos. Right. So whenever you see this, can you just chuck some healing my way? That would be amazing. And also for Greg as well. He's not feeling great either. What a pair we are, eh? What a pair. So I'm concentrating on Virgos. Oh, that card just did not want to go in. So you're working on your shadow self, Virgo. So you are trying to work out what you're feeling, why you're feeling it, you know, what you've got to do in order to get yourself feeling more balanced and happy. You're realizing that something is missing in your life, something needs to be addressed. Okay. Are you getting agitated over the small things in life, which really doesn't matter, but you're kind of feeling that way? And again, your inner child, like I said, maybe I said that deliberately, but my I'm letting my inner child come out tomorrow to do some jewelry making, and I feel the same is going to be happening with you. What does your inner child like to do? Okay, because I'll show you the card. It is the playtime card. Okay, so taking off responsibilities and going to have some fun, going to enjoy yourself. Sometimes we feel as if we are helped by the off-worlders. Would you turn that light off, please, my darling? Going the off-worlders. So this is our, galactic family. They are also trying to come and help us, feel more relaxed. Thank you, love. Um, I feel meditation is really important. So if you can meditate, then there's a good it's a good way of doing that. I've started to put some meditations on my YouTube, so check that out. And also, if you wanted a meditation sent to you once a month, there is a Patreon different tier that gives you just that. You also get a channeled message as well, video meet up with Greg and I, and some classes as well. Any classes or workshops that I've done as well will also be included. So have a look at the Patreon tiers. This might help you. Patreon.com/Psychic Alley, or if you want to support Greg, patreon.com/in5D. You are feeling as if, whatever you're trying to do seems to be an impossible way forward. Like there's an obstacle over here, and over here. And it's like, I don't know what to do. You are going through a strong past life um, um, recall at the moment. So this is people around you, people that you're connecting with. They are part of a storyline that you've promised to go through, with one of you playing the villain and the other person trying to understand and help with this energy. Okay, so yeah, it's like trying to get to the balanced energy between the two of you. And sometimes it is, hard to get through, and to find that that um, sorry, because I'm in so much pain, I'm finding it very difficult to find the words. Common ground. Okay, so you're finding it difficult to get to that common ground. Okay, so beyond the ordinary, that is you. You are beyond ordinary. These are the energies, Oracle seven energies. Okay, so it's like embrace your differences, embrace that you are different, and that things in life, you like this and other people like that, and it's okay. It's okay to be different. um and there's an energy of gratitude as well that you're going to be learning this week too. But this past life recall is really going to be a bit of this is going to go round and round in your mind and trying to work out which character is playing which role in your life. But spiritually, there is going to be a lot of triumphs. Spiritually, there is a lot of spirit relatives or spirit guides going to be saying, "Well done, you have succeeded. You have gone way beyond our expectations." So even though it is hard work this week, you will get a lot of rewards coming back to you, and spirit saying, we're pleased with what it's like going up levels after a challenge has been set. Okay, so yeah, that's what they see for Virgos. Okay, so let's go through to Capricorns. Okay, Capricorns, what's the timestamp? 46:30. Right, 46:30. Okay, because I'm in so much pain, I'm going to go to my Bible deck, because it's just easier to use those when I'm struggling pain wise. Okay, I just didn't want to let anybody down with doing the astrology this week. I know everybody in 5D family, especially you guys, I know would say, no, it's okay, Ali, you're okay. I know that, but yeah, I don't like letting people down. Okay, so Capricorns. Okay, so there's an important meeting that's happening this week. This meeting is like a appointment. So this could be a doctor, solicitor, bank manager, estate agent, interview for a job, or some sort of meeting. This meeting is for your future. And there is a little bit of disappointment, but there's also some good news coming as well. Because I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles, which is new money, new work, new money. There is some very, very good news. So although there's a bit of disappointment, there's a lot of good stuff too. So the World card just means everything is turning out better than expected. And so, you know, sometimes the universe, the universe says we've got to go in this direction. And when we go in that direction, there seems to be something that stops us. But that's because you're supposed to be going from that disappointment straight through to this is the direction. So it's like it funnels you through to the right pathway. There is going to be a clear out that you're going to be doing. I'm seeing sorting out, organizing, making things right. Okay, so you're getting on with your life and improving things in a big way, and this is going to really make you proud of yourself and make you proud of what you are able to achieve. Okay, so I'm seeing lots of hard work, and I'm seeing that you are able to keep up with everything that is chucked your way this week. So you're going to be very, very happy and very excited, and very chuffed with yourself for sure. Looking after your health, making sure that everything is done correctly, being careful not to push your body to its limits. Okay, so being careful with that. But it's also, I feel as if there's more active energies around Capricorns this week, getting on and doing things that are perhaps a little bit scary, but pushing past your balance. Okay, your boundaries. You're pushing past those, but you're dealing with it. Okay, I'm seeing somebody who is either a carer or somebody who looks after other people, and they make sure that everybody is okay. They make sure everybody has got everything they need. And there's a lot of thanks coming from the spirit world for them. Okay. I'm seeing some contract signatures or paperwork, because it feels as if there's a certificate and a signature coming your way, and big thumbs up as well this week. And congratulations is in order, okay, for Capricorns. So there you go. That's what I get for our Capricorns. So, all right. Okay, so let's have a look then at the fire signs. Okay. Quick drink here. So this is for Leos. Leos. So what is it? 51, 15. Okay, 51, 15. Okay, so let's see about Leos. 14th through to the 20th of July, 2025. Right, so there's going to be a pregnancy announcement coming up for Leos. That doesn't have to be you, so don't start panicking. But this is definitely somebody around you. If it isn't you, okay, this is going to be somebody around you. I'm hearing there being kind of either talks about wanting to be pregnant or talks about announcing they are pregnant. There is going to be some very good news regarding jobs as well, and things coming to fruition. So what we've got two aces here, Ace of Wands and Ace of Pentacles. These two cards are definitely saying there's new beginnings to do with an adventure or to do with an opportunity that is going to arise for you, that you're not going to want to miss out on. It does feel quite exciting. Okay, there. Now, emotionally, there is a need to kind of step back and away from. It's like somebody who is just draining you. This person just does not get it. They do not understand that it's not okay to make people feel that way. Okay, and I can see that you're going to be maybe teaching them a lesson by example. So taking yourself away from their energy will actually help them to understand, well, what's going on? Why is nobody around me? Why is everybody kind of cleared off? It's like, well, go within and find the answers to that. Okay, so this is going to make it clearer for them. I can see that wherever way you're trying to get through regarding one particular area in your life, it seems to be a door slamming, like, I can't get through there, I can't go here, and I can't go here. What's going on? And I feel as if you're trying to find the balance of life, trying to decide what you're going to do, okay, in order to get past this obstacle. So they're saying that the answer is quite simple. Sometimes it's not the right time to get through that. It's not the right time to achieve, that particular area of your life. Sometimes we've got to work harder, and then try longer, in other words. They're saying also about a complicated love life situation around Leos. Doesn't have to be yours, but there is somebody who is, I feel, trying to pull the wool over the eyes of another, by, them. It's like there's a flirtatious energy. So this can just be like a banter, or, trying to get somebody's attention, okay, by being a bit mischievous. Or there is other people, and this is actually becoming a real issue or a problem. Okay, they're asking you to um, understand your own role in everything, and is this, how is this right, or do you want to do anything about this situation, or do you want to brush it under the carpet? What you're going to do? There is an energy of waiting. I'm waiting to find out, or I'm waiting for this, or they're asking me to wait. Okay. And it's like, when you're looking at the happy ever after, the fairy tale ending where everything is turning out wonderfully. So, you know, with all of that going on, it's like we do want that happy ever after. And but do I want to wait and wait and wait for it? Okay, so there you go for Leos. Okay. So this is Sagittarius. Sagittarius, and this is 56. Okay, 56. So Sagittarius 14th through to the 20th of July. Okay. Take another sip of coffee. Right. What do they want to tell Sagittarius? Right, so strong psychic ability is going to be rising within yourself. You're going to be, it's like you've had it's like a boost of abilities that is just going to rise up with you. I'm seeing that you are maybe needing to put some boundaries up, because you know when you can feel spirit around you, but it's kind of freaking you out a little bit, and it's like, hold on, I need this to slow down. Or you know, it's like, it's okay for you to come and visit me when I'm in meditation, that's okay. Or you know, don't come to sit, my mum has said, not in my bedroom. My bedroom is off bounds, so you're not allowed to communicate with me there. So you know, there's all sorts of different restrictions, and they will listen to you. You just have to be assertive and polite. Okay, strong but polite. You're having a spend up, Sagittarians, and this feels as if it's um, for a reason. So this is about earning extra money, or you know, investing your time and energy into a project, but you have to insert that money and make you know, it's like you have to make it looking right. You have to make it um, um, proper. Okay, so I don't know another way of saying this. So it's like, you know, when you've got to look professional, that's the idea. Look professional, or be professional, even if you're not necessarily feeling it. There's going to be a calling for it. So looking the part, that's what I was looking for. Looking the part. Okay, so there is some signatures and documents, okay, also, and that is around you. They are saying stand up for yourself, okay? There is, so this can be standing up for yourself regarding legal matters, official matters, documents or signatures, okay? So this can be for police, or this can be for, you know, somebody who is causing trouble, okay, around you. So there needs to be fairness, and there needs to be letting everybody know, okay, that you know, this is not okay. This is all right, but this is not okay. And I feel that those boundaries are going to be well and truly up. I'm seeing long distance travel, okay, plans for Sagittarians, and it's like, well, we'll get there in the end, but we may have to do a pit stop here and here, but it's going to be absolutely fine. There is home from home energy, so it's going somewhere that you have already been before, and feeling good about that. Okay. And the Wheel of Fortune here is saying that things are moving on quite quickly regarding your plans. And it feels as if these plans are things that you've set into motion, but you haven't got to hover over them. They're like passive income, or, you know, allowing things to kind of develop on their own. So this is a very good time for starting business, or you know, starting that passive income is going to be very good for you. The achievement of that will pay off. There is somebody around who is sulking because they're not getting what it is that they want, or they feel that they deserve. and this person's energy, it's like you can feel the sulky energy of them being in the same room as you. I feel as if you're not going to want to have anything to do with this. So it's like you detach yourself from this and let everybody else deal with that sulky energy. Because you've decided, no way, I've done my time with sulky energy, I'm not doing it again. So there you go, that's for Sagittarius. Okay, so this is Aries. Okay, 01, 01, 01. So, right. So Aries, the 14th through to the 20th of July for the recording. Okay. And this is the last of the birth signs. Okay. Right. So there is an offer of work or an offer of um, opportunity, I feel, that is coming your way. This opportunity will help you to break free from your existing problems or restrictions. And this is going to come up as, you know, two ways of going about that. You know, we can either do this or we can do this. This person coming into your life is, you know, I feel as if they have got they've got the right idea of helping you, and this opportunity. It's good, but there is also a strong feeling of, you know, I'm not sure that this can be done. Okay, so it's like you're feeling as though, you know, spirit is really testing you at this time, Aries. But you will be breaking free. Absolutely, you'll be breaking free, and those financial decisions that you're going to be making, I feel as if you're going to make them on your own. Even though this person said that they can help you, you're definitely saying, I think it's time for me to stand on my own 2 feet and do it myself. And this is going to pay off for you, because you do have the right way of um, putting down what it is that you are needing and wanting, and how to express yourself. Um, there is somebody who's nagging you and trying to give you advice. This advice you're not listening to because you know what you want to do or what you need to do. And so this person is going to be a bit frustrated because they're the type of person that says, do it my way is the best way. And if you don't, then you're the one in the wrong. And they have an energy where they can push that energy out there and make things go wrong because you haven't done it their way. Okay, so be aware of that. There is a large amount of money that is hovering around you. And I feel that this is linked with your home, or it's linked with the energy of your home. But the Ten of Pentacles is money, large amount, an opportunity to earn even more. You're trying to protect yourself, wrap yourself up, and be the best version of yourself. So I feel as if you are protecting yourself. You are putting up any kind of barriers or obstacles in order to protect yourself, for sure. And this is the way to deal with things that you're uncertain about, energy wise. Now, this is about balance as well. So making sure that you are balanced as much as you possibly can be, in that work, rest, and play energy. It's very important that you do that. They're showing me that you have this inner child and you don't mind dancing along, you know, to songs around this, or being kind of in that playful energy. They're showing that this is exactly what is needed in order for you to lighten up the mood of next week. You know, it's like there's a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, but equally there's a need for you to you know, be that light-hearted person for sure. There's keys opening new doors, new opportunities are going to be coming to you. This is linked with work and money. And I also feel as if this is taking a leap of faith as well, and saying, well, if I'm ever going to do this, I think this is the perfect opportunity for me to do this. I've got a feeling for some of you it will be to do with your psychic ability, to do with readings, and to do with working with your cards, okay, and doing those readings. And for others of you, this will be a different job altogether, a different opportunity. But I can still see that part of you is wanting to say, hell yeah, I'm going to go for it. And there's another part that says, I don't think it's a good idea. So you really are in that, it's like dilemma mode. You're in that, you know, can't tell you what I'm going to do. And obviously, the cards aren't going to say it either, because there is too many people listening to this Aries, and it's like, you know, for one of you they'll choose this, for others of you choose that. So all I know is you will be satisfied with your choices and decisions. It will be right for you. So there you go. That's what I get for the astrology this week. If you wanted to take advantage of the nearly half price readings, go to psychicalley.net. They're um, nearly half price, so they are $50 for 1 hour, which works out £40. Half an hour is $25, which works out £20. So you know you're not going to get better than that. So there you go. I'm going to do it for another week, so and I'll think about it for after that. So if you wanted to share and share and share, please do so. We'd appreciate that. If you have shared this recording, or you've liked it, and you've subscribed, please write it down in the comments, okay? And I will add you to our list, and then at the end of the month, I will pick a winner of a 30-minute reading. I'm going to gift a 30-minute reading to one of you. So yeah, just a way of saying thank you. So please subscribe, like, share. If you shared 3 times, then put share, 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 and then like and subscribe, and that will give you 5 places. Okay, so you'll see how that is happening. All right. So thank you, and night to you, and see you soon. Bye for now. Bye.